Hi guys, Scarco here, and I'm going to show you a quick overview of our new game, Skullport. It is a 2 to 4 person pirate themed dice game, and the object of the game is to roll dice, meet the ship requirements, and claim one of 3 key positions on the ship. So each ship has a captain position, quartermaster position, and sailing master position. Every position brings to a player a certain amount of victory points at the end of the game. So, how do we play it? At the beginning of the game, each player is given 2 doubloons from the general supply, and there are 3 cards opened above the fleet tile. So these cards are bonus cards for all players, and for instance, this card says that each time a player claims a captain position, they gain 1 doubloon. And these cards will give players doubloons if they claim any position on those ships. So Bounty Hunter and Monarchy over here. After that, players open these cards. Now these are captain bonus cards, and they can be bought every turn before the first roll. So it's very easy. So let's say I want to buy this card. I pay the cost 2 doubloons to this port over here because it's above it, and I take the card. Once I have that card, it gives me a bonus on it. So in this case, it says that every time I claim quartermaster position, I will gain 1 doubloon. And also, it's worth a certain amount of victory points at the end of the game. Each player can have maximum of 2 cards per tile, but if a player wants a new card, so every time a card is bought, a new card is opened. So if, let's say, I want this card, so I simply discard one of my bonus cards and I buy a new one. Always keep the cards, because, like I said, they are worth a certain amount of victory points at the end of the game. Alright, so let's have an example of a roll. So my turn begin, and I roll the dice 3 times, and let's say I got 2 pair. That makes things easy. So now I can claim any position on Bounty Hunter. And I will use 3 influence points. So influence tokens have values from 2 to 5. And I will explain the meaning of it in a moment. So I will take captain position with 3 influence points. Since I claimed the captain position, I gain 1 doubloon. And since I claimed any position on Bounty Hunter, I got another doubloon. So I have 2 doubloons right here. Okay, also, this game is not all about luck. So players can manipulate the roll outcome, and it's also very simple. Each of the port tiles has one ability. So the black market port tile enables you to add 1 to a die value. Docks enable you to flip a die, and armory enables you to subtract 1 from a die. And the principle is very simple. Let's say I want to manipulate one of the roll outcomes. I pay 2 doubloons, let's say here, and now I can flip a die. You can do that as many times as you want, as long as you can afford it. You can manipulate your roll outcomes. But you need to be careful about it, and I will show you why in a second. So let's say another player also rolled 2 of a kind, and he decided to influence Bounty Hunter as well. Now, he has a couple of options. He can use a higher value of influence points, in which case he will put me on a lower ranking position and place his influence points on formerly my position. And then the second option is to use lower influence value, in which case he can claim any of the lower positions. And the third option is to use the same influence value. Now, in this case, he has three options. He can go below, he can go above, meaning push down, same as with a higher value, or he can push my token out of the ship entirely. Now, when that happens, I need to place my token to any free position on one of the three port tiles. And let's say I'm going to put it here. Why is this important? The game lasts for 10 rounds. After 10 rounds, when all of the tokens, influence tokens, are placed, whether on ships or port tiles, players will divide doubloons on every tile. So I have here an example. So we have a red player and a green player. Red player has 5 influence points and green player has 4 influence points. It's very simple. 5 influence points means that the red player will get 5 doubloons. The green player will get 4 doubloons. And now we have some extra doubloons here. Well, we simply repeat the process. So 5 doubloons go to red player. In this case, we have 4 doubloons. So or 4 doubloons go to red player. After all doubloons are divided between the players, each player adds up all the doubloons and then simply add victory points from claimed positions on ships. After that, if any player has some of the bonus cards, they add up the victory points from the cards as well. Player with most victory points becomes the next Pirate King and wins the game. So yeah, this is basic overview. Of course, the game offers a lot of more choices. There are more bonus cards, some tactics as well. I hope you liked it, and hopefully we will see you on our upcoming Kickstarter campaign. Alright, thank you and see you around.